Welcome back, Trash and Talk Podcast, Episode 1. We're digging into what the world's biggest problems with trash are. The plastic pollutions in our landfills, killing our oceans, killing our wildlife, and our ecosystem.
And how we are, USA, the largest per capita producer of trash due to excessive everything that we do.
Indeed. All right, y'all, let's talk trash.
We got the trash. We got the trash. We got the trash. Yeah, we got the trash. We got the trash. We got the trash. Our trash is your treasure. We got the trash. We got the trash. We got the trash. The raccoon kings are your treasure. So listen to our trash. So listen to our trash.
Welcome back. Season 2, Episode 1. Happy New Year, Kurt.
Happy New Year, Wayne.
How you doing, all right?
I'm doing great. I'm loving the new setup.
Cool. I hope people love it. I hope people like it, dig it.
And with somebody else here now, we're like real professional.
We got an extra. We got Jazzy on the turns over there helping us out.
Jazzy's on the ones and twos.
But yeah, we're doing Season 2, Episode 1. We're gonna dig into the world's biggest problems with trash in this country and honestly all over the world as we go forward with this podcast.
What kind of trash? Like white trash or like trash?
Well, it depends on where we're at, but trash.
All right.
I mean, honestly, trash is trash, right?
I know I've been considered white trash at times, so I mean, I didn't know where you were going with it.
Well, that's the way everybody
gotcha.
considers us. But
all right.
But no, we're gonna dig into the way our country is and with the issues we have with trash. It's a disgrace of what goes on. I am at fault sometimes with the recycling issues.
I totally am 100%.
Which I gotta change up, but that's another day for another time for another day. But we want to get into the plastic, where this country, we were on the job. We understand how people didn't understand the recycling issues and how to even fucking do it.
I didn't fucking understand the recycling issues half the time.
Exactly. And you got people out there, the Kardashians that they got plastic all up in their body and shit. And it's messy.
Where does that go?
How
do we get rid of that? That shit ain't breaking down.
No. I mean, they'll be in that box forever, bro.
I don't know what's going to happen with that. That's pretty bad.
We should open them up down the road, but
we could do that if you like.
For another day. But yeah, so, when the plastics and stuff then do make it to the landfill because they weren't recycled, they never break down. We worked on the landfill.
Yeah.
We for how many years, plastic bags flying around.
All over the place.
Milk jugs rolling around. And I was explaining yesterday, tires rolling,
tires rising from the top
rising up from the dead like Jesus and shit. But
just like Jesus.
But yeah, like in Staten Island where we worked at Fresh Kills Landfill, it was near waterways.
Yes.
And that's where the real issues start to begin, and people don't understand that part of it. The ecosystem that it does destroy.
Oh, it destroys a lot.
When the micro plastics do get into the wildlife.
Yeah.
And then everything that we eat, which is consumed, it's consuming what is eating the plastic.
Listen, I understand you have a problem with this plastic, right? We have to get rid of it somehow the right way. But how the heck am I supposed to leave Stop and Shop with no bags?
Well, listen,
you can only do this for so long. I can fit like 2 cans of tuna, a loaf of bread, maybe a 6-pack of soda. Like this. How else am I getting that?
And that's why there's even more carts, lazy ass people all over the fucking parking lots. Because they bring the whole shit there. By the time you get home, you got mayo in the front seat.
Yeah.
This shit's rolling around the car. But what are you gonna do? But see, we saw it firsthand. We come from New York, there were literally, you would drive down blocks and there's plastic bags in trees. So
everywhere.
It's not good for the environment.
No, 100% it's not.
Do I think they should just give the fucking bags out?
Yeah.
Yes.
I'll get rid of them. Don't worry about it.
But just like anything else, there's money in it, money to be made. Somebody said, fuck the bags. I'm going to sell bags for 30 cents a piece. Yeah. And now they're making money on it.
I'm getting crushed.
And your mayo's rolling around your front seat under the heater.
Well, last time it was the Stop and Stop sushi.
Yeah.
I got it to go, and then I put it down on the back seat. I forgot about it. Slid under the front seat. 3 weeks later, I'm smelling bad sushi.
That's just nasty.
Horrible
That's
shit.
disgusting.
But no, we do need to take a more serious approach
yeah.
to everything plastic. And we don't have as a big city, we produce so much, and we really don't do enough to educate the people.
They don't?
On what to do with it.
Well, they give you, being from the job, they give you a friggin' piece of, they give you a sticker. We used to hand stickers out.
Yeah.
Oh, put this on the pail.
Even a
it was
sticker's
on the pail
confusing,
for
bro.
3 days.
Yeah.
It would fall off. It was just stupid. The city doesn't put enough money into that. They put money into fucking garbage pails that no one's using. They're going out to the trash now. We'll talk about that down the road on the podcast.
Yeah.
But they're spending money where they're wasting money.
Yeah.
They should be educating people.
Without a doubt. They educate us when it comes time for the leaves. Everybody gets. Well, I'm about Jersey, but New York City, Staten Island, where I still live, we get that letter in the mail every year.
Yeah, when you're gonna have to put your leaves out.
Why couldn't they give something once a month to remind people how to recycle?
Yeah,
what's
get people up to
recyclable?
fucking date.
What do we do? Because you're getting all these problems. We're trying to solve. We want to be by 2030 zero. Right?
Yeah, good luck.
In New York City, it's impossible.
Never gonna happen.
It's never going to happen, but you don't educate the people enough, especially me, with this whole organic shit. I have no idea.
No.
I have no idea what I'm getting rid of.
And to be honest, I mean, this is stuff that you should be learning, I hate to say, in school.
Yeah.
Like, you should be
It should start
learning
there.
this in grade school.
Yeah.
On how, things can be turned into other things. Plastics can be, used to make other materials. And that's the stuff you should be learning in school. You shouldn't have to Google it on your own to figure out what the fuck they're doing with plastics and who's getting rid of it.
I agree with that 100%.
But the wildlife end is a serious issue. You got, turtles, big ocean,
yeah,
little straw,
yeah,
little hole,
yeah,
big ocean.
paper straw, plastic cup.
Now
Makes
somebody's
no
making
sense.
money on paper straws. There's always money behind it.
Jazz.
There's money.
Can we look up paper straws?
And how much they make on paper straws? Because it's just the truth. Like, and now even what? Fun fact: they now 6-packs.
Yeah.
They have cardboard tops.
Okay.
Which I'm down for.
Yeah, yeah.
Because ducks don't like plastic necklaces, like Jazz says.
No, Jazz was saying that to me too.
Yeah.
I never seen a duck that liked a plastic necklace.
No, I don't know many people. Women that definitely don't like plastic necklaces.
Who wants to wear plastic?
Yeah.
I mean,
But then again, you get her a cubic. She don't know.
she don't know.
Have
Poison
no
ivy.
idea.
It's
Exactly.
the way to go.
Put some glass in it. But there is there's bigger issues with it, and there's always somebody that makes the issue because it makes them money.
Yeah.
And I hate to say it, if there's no money in it, if they're losing money in it, they're never going to do it the right way.
2.5 cents to make a paper straw. All right? So all those paper straws that I'm going halfway through and they break in half, that's a lot of 2.5.
Yeah, you're throwing, yeah.
$5 billion industry.
$1 billion.
Billion. 1.5 billion.
How sick is that?
How much are those plastic cups? Because the cup is way more dangerous than a plastic straw.
But let's be honest too. With a plastic straw, you could use that all day.
Yeah.
It'll last you all goddamn day.
Recyclable in that sense. Not environmentally recyclable.
But recyclable, you could wash it out, use it in your house.
Yes.
I mean, you could baby bird your baby kids.
What boggles my mind is, right, with all this recycling, we're in the biggest city in the world, right? New York City, or one of the biggest cities in the world. How are these other countries so efficient with recycling and we're not?
No, it's what it is. It's the excessive of it. So it's the amount that we
in a
have.
condensed area.
No, it's just because, let's be honest, because I do it. I'm kill me for it, whatever. The shit that we have is unfucking necessary, and 90% of it is made of with petroleum,
Everything's made with
plastics.
petroleum.
I mean, let's be honest. Did we need a Wu-Tang plastic fucking light up thing on the counter?
Yes, because I'm Wu-Tanger for the children.
I love Wu-Tang. That's not the point. The point is we could have drew it on a piece of paper
Made it out
and
of
put it on
cardboard?
the fucking wall.
Made out of cardboard.
It's excessive shit that every homeowner has.
So this is ironic. So that recycling pail's made out of plastic.
Yeah. It's excessive plastic shit. And there's millions of those made.
Yeah.
And one day, when no one's buying them anymore, because who gives a fuck about a plastic pail from New
How
York
we get
City?
rid of them?
They're all going to just be thrown in a landfill, or melted, or gotten rid of a hazardous way. You know, the pizza boxes.
Okay.
You want to talk about a fucking nightmare? How many fights did you get into with fucking people with pizza boxes?
A lot.
You know what I used to do? Throw it in the fucking thing. For people out there that you don't know, we actually had a paper dump on Staten Island on Victory Boulevard. VC Paper.
Yeah,
and
VC
you can look
Paper.
them up. They have a lot
One
of videos
of
out
the
there.
biggest paper recycling plants in
Yes.
the world.
And honestly, you would sit there and dump onto the floor. They would dump it in a pit, and a massive crane would come down and put it into 1,000-degree. I'm just guessing here. Don't fact check me. Maybe 1,000-degree water to break it down.
Yeah.
Do you think that crane shuts off because it felt grease from a pizza? Like, how fucking stupid is it?
It is stupid.
It's 98% of that box is recyclable.
Yes.
But they say if a food product touches it, it's not recyclable anymore.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Like, how dumb is that? Like, because now you're confusing everyone. So now everybody's pissed off, and then what do?
Yeah.
They just throw everything in a black bag. Because rule of thumb in the city in New York, black bag goes in the garbage.
That's right.
Like, we didn't jingle bags.
No.
We just threw the fucking bag in.
I just take a little knife and cut through it and open it.
Yeah, okay. Relax yourself, hack it. For you guys that don't know, that he was a garbage picker, but he's filthy rich for it. But at this point, I don't know. But yeah, it's a big issue, the recycling end, and with the plastics. And hopefully, one of these days, hopefully our kids at some point in their lives, they will reuse it like 100%.
Yeah.
Not that,
Listen,
whatever percentage it is.
Just not to sway away from it. That VC Paper, that plant on Staten Island,
Yeah.
makes $1 million a day.
Yeah.
$1 million a day.
Yeah. And listen, they're doing the right thing.
No, they are. It's
You
also
know,
they're also tax free.
Yeah, but let's just put it this way. What they're doing is actually the plus of the whole recycling end.
Yeah, and New York City takes a big stake in making sure the paper, because they get paid for it.
Yes, you get paid per pound.
The
for
metal and
paper.
glass and plastic,
Yes.
we do not get paid for. We pay to get rid of it. That's another big thing.
Why?
We pay to get rid of it because it's mixed. Okay, so when we go to the place in Bayonne we used to dump us,
Yes.
we give a mixed recycling. So it's the cans are with the plastic bottles or with all the glass. So basically, we have to pay. Forget what it was when we were on the job. It was like probably like $50 a load every truck that came
Because they
in.
have to pay somebody to go through it now.
Compared to when we dump paper, city got paid. The
Well,
city
anybody
gets money.
does.
The city gets money for that. We don't pay to get rid of paper. We get paid by how many tons of paper we get rid of. Metal and glass, plastic, and all that stuff we pay to get rid of.
Well, to that point, I remember, and I think we
Because
spoke
it's got to be
about it.
separated and
I
everything.
think we spoke about it in season 1, where we used to have in Manhattan, where you used to go to your paper route, and 90% of the paper was gone.
Yes.
Because what guys
When the
would
numbers
do,
went up.
when the numbers were, all right, just say they would spike to $10 a pound in recycling. So they would rent U-Hauls and go around and
Steal all the
take
paper.
all the bundles of paper. They would
Yeah.
steal all the bundles, and honestly, it was stealing from the city because that's money.
Well,
Sitting.
anything is theft once it hits the curve.
Well, yes, but I'm saying like that was real
Yeah,
money.
yeah.
You know,
No, without a doubt.
I'm not talking about the Air Jordans that were thrown out and the city could
Yeah,
use
yeah.
them. Maybe the mayor's son would have worn 'em
Recycle them.
while he had the gun in his bedroom or some shit.
Whoa.
But,
You're getting off topic and getting
No,
angry.
the mayor's an idiot. But anyway, but yeah, there is more to it, and hopefully one day with, that garbage can was probably made from a 3D printer.
Yeah.
Hopefully one day one of these kids can come out with melting this plastic down, figuring out a way to reuse it. But like I've told, when I was on another podcast, it's cheaper to make the plastic than for them to redo it all and
Rechange
then
everything, make it
and
right.
then make
Yeah,
it. That's the problem with
The whole
plastic.
rebranding and everything,
Can you make fishing line? Yeah, probably. But you can't, it's just not worth the money. And that's the biggest problem. The environmental impacts that, are issues in this country with landfills alone, the emissions that come off it, we're the third largest source of emissions come off landfills.
Yes.
In this country.
Yes.
You know, over 14%.
Even the years when the dump closed. So the dump closed in I think early 2000, right? 99.
Yep.
So if you look at, it was actually the reason I'm bringing this up is directly across the street from my garage, my sanitation garage. The methane pipes coming out of the ground.
Yeah.
So we sell that.
It's like the fucking Olympic torch.
We sell that, right? There'd be times we would be in our garage and whatever would happen, maybe a check valve went bad or whatever, you would smell it in the garage, and it was get out of jail free card. They'd evacuate the garage and we would leave
Because the smell was that bad.
the smell was that bad. But as the you're talking about methane and all the damage it does alone.
It's poop.
You know?
Smells like shit.
Yeah, it's horrible. And they have that. I don't know how much money they're making from that, Staten Island. But I know
It produces energy.
That plant every day.
Let's be honest. It's a production end of energy that could be reused.
Yeah.
I don't think, they're
But it is
running
pollution.
Yeah, well, that's the problem. But I don't think they're running Staten Island on it. So it's not helping anyone on Staten Island in that sense.
No.
You know?
I love the regenerating everything, and like, even not to get off topic, but we'll get into this late on another episode. Incinerators. They only 3,000 to 5,000 ton a day incinerator only produces enough electricity for 55,000 homes. So when you look at all this stuff that we're talking about, even with the methane producing energy for something else,
Yeah.
it never generates like what you think it would. You know what I mean? The numbers are always less.
Yeah, and that's where your numbers, like I say, until someone's making money,
Yeah.
it's never going to get pushed and pushed and pushed. And that's our biggest problem with this country.
The best way is living clean.
Yeah, but I can't see it.
Not in New York City, you ain't gonna see it.
No, I can't see the screen. I can't read it. What am I looking at?
$12 million annually City of New York makes off methane. That's when they sell it.
Oh, all right.
So it's not a bad number.
Listen, it's money.
Yeah.
But where does it go? Where does the 12 million go? Give me the number of where it goes and who it's helping.
It's helping someone. National Grid, brother.
The same National Grid that's charging them $12 million a year to keep the lights on in the fucking. So it's a wash.
It's a wash.
It's a fucking wash.
It's a wash.
To the 120 garages that we light up.
See, it offsets the price to do it. Thank you,
it's
Jazz.
a wash.
It's basically a wash.
Hey, listen, it's reusable. I
Yeah.
get it. It's better than just going in the air and just killing, all livestock, which they're gonna get rid of because of the farts. But
Listen, we produce
that woman, thank God. I really hope that woman never gets into Congress again. It's just, and she might still be there. I don't know. Fact check me. But
She does. I think she is.
But also with the environment, getting back to it, you have the air conditioners. We had CFC, which they would go out. A truck would go out. B. Winters, best guy out there. I don't know what CFC actually means. Controlled Freon
I don't know. I never
capture.
See,
It's like Pokemon. You go out and you capture all the Freon.
I think so.
No, so what they would do is they would have a van with tanks in it.
Yeah, and you would
and the
suck the
guys would
Freon
go and crack the tank, cut into the line legally.
Yeah.
And it wasn't just cutting it and swooshing around and catching air.
Yeah.
You would physically, it sucks it out of the machines, refrigerators, air conditioners, anything with
So it's
Freon
down
in it.
to the
So you don't
ozone.
let it go into the ozone, and that's what the city was doing, which is an actual good thing because then they could
100%.
sell the Freon, which is expensive in its own.
But there's people out there. As crazy as it sounds, stealing that shit off of the curb because of what it's worth. The condensers are worth money wise, so they don't care. They just crack that bitch open and let that shit go into the sky. You know what I mean?
Well, we knew from picking it up, it had to be tagged.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie. There were plenty of times where you would pull up and you could clearly see the owner of the house cut the line or somebody pulled up and stole the Freon. The Freon's closed. It's cut off. It's done.
Yeah.
I'm throwing it in the truck.
Yeah, I hear you.
That's another whole thing. An issue with the job. Not enough education on it. How many questions do you get? How do I get rid of this refrigerator? How do I get rid of this air conditioner? It's fucking annoying.
Well, like I said about the whole thing about contamination.
Yeah.
That unit went in a recycling truck.
Yeah.
So that unit is not separated.
No, they got to separate
There's
it.
plastic.
And
there's
that's why
metal.
we pay them
That's
to
why
do
we
it.
pay to do it, because they have to separate it all.
Yeah. And on that, it's, this country does 292 million tons.
Oh, that's a
year.
lot of food.
It's just
I cut
waste.
that number's probably down a little bit since I went on a diet.
It's
I'll
just
tell you
shit
that right
waste. Well, listen, you do look a little.
I
trimmer,
did, I'm
but,
getting
One
svelte.
of these days, yeah, you're svelte. You smell felt. You smelled felt.
Well, Jazz noticed that I had a beautiful smelling cologne on today.
Well, yeah, cologne.
She noticed it.
Thank God you smell good. That's right. Like Jack LaLanne. If you smell good, we're gonna make you
You know
look
what I'm
good.
going to do today? Since I got a new chair.
You need Jack LaLanne back.
Wait, I got a new chair today.
Yeah, we're testing the limits.
We're
here.
testing the limits. But I put the box in the back of my truck to take home. You know what I'm going to do with that box?
Don't throw it out.
Legally dump it in Jersey. Is that a problem we're having in this country?
Yeah, just open the back and let it just fly out onto the road.
Illegal dumping.
Which is illegal waste, illegal dumping.
Yeah, well.
One of the other bigger issues of trash in itself. We know on Staten Island.
Why should I bring it home and put it out on my curb when it's easier for me to just open the hatch of my pickup truck
and drive away
and hit the gas real hard and drive away?
Exactly. That was a big thing on Staten Island. We knew it.
Huge.
South Avenue, there's just trash just thrown out on the side of the road.
Which is amazing because the same hot spots were the same hot spots.
It's fucking crazy.
How do you not have? I know they have units that do that.
Yeah,
but
what's his name? Russo used to go around, and I think he was too busy eating at the burger joint, but he was a good guy. He was big. He was svelte like you.
Yeah.
He got very svelte on the job.
Yeah. Svelte means skinny, you dick.
Well, svelte to me is making me seem like
You're
you're big.
svelte. I'm fucking obese. It's two totally different things, my friend.
All right. Well,
we are not the same.
I think it's svelte. So I'm gonna keep my definitions for svelte.
We are not
way
the
I like
fucking same.
But that's what I like.
But so
You don't have to like it. I
all
like
this
it.
all this stuff we're talking about, right? It's just destroying the taxpayers' money, man.
100%.
They're paying for all this shit. For us, for the plastic that's going in and putting necklaces on duckies and turtles.
Yeah.
For the guy that's got to go sit in a stakeout watching some idiot
Dump black bags out. Yeah.
bags on the side of the street.
And that's not even the amount that, okay, so just say that guy catches 2 people a week.
yeah.
There's 400 loads
Forget it.
dumped out all over
And
the
then
place.
you got the Wayne Owens out there. He says he doesn't eat McDonald's, but I know a couple times when you worked up at the annex and I was at 3, I would see you driving down and I would see whoop a McDonald's bag fly out of the truck.
Never.
Yeah, bullshit.
Bro, let me tell you something. And Jazz
Put your
could be
Mickey
attest
D
to this.
bag in the trash.
Jazz will attest to this, okay?
Don't bring Jazz into this.
Listen to me.
She's a separate entity now.
No, listen to me.
No. This has nothing. Yous are not connected.
But listen
Ja-
to me. This is why you have to listen.
Shit.
I'm going to tell you something, you got to listen.
got
And
big
she
ears.
knows
Go
this
ahead.
from going to country concerts and wherever I go. I do not fucking litter. That is one thing I do not go. I may not recycle 100%.
I know you don't do
I
that.
recycle like 35%.
You gotta get better at it.
I am. I'm working on it.
I always.
And
I have a problem with it too. I
I'm working on
recycle
it.
paper, not metal, because
You don't know.
not only that, I don't know.
Well, what is?
We don't
what
make any
isn't,
money off
2, 3, plastic 2, plastic 3.
But the whole
Stupid.
problem, Jazz. Now you said that. What could they do to fix that? You can have 4 different pails for metal and glass, and that's the only way they can fix that. And you'd have to pick up this on
but
Monday.
that's not true.
This. How else are you going to do it?
Well, my guy picks up everything in one shot.
Yeah, and then somebody goes through it in a dump.
I understand that, but see now where I live, and listen, don't hold me to it. Don't hold me to it. But at that point, they don't care. They just want people to not throw it in the garbage. That's the way I see it.
Yeah, you're right.
They
You're
just
right.
want it.
100%.
They
you're
want it
right.
just off the street and not in the garbage.
Yes,
That's
I
the way
agree.
I see it.
Yes.
They don't give a fuck what's
Don't
in it.
contaminate the trash,
Although they don't take pizza boxes.
but I'll tell you this much.
They don't take pizza boxes. I've seen them on the fucking lawn.
All right.
It's just stupid. But yeah, the illegal dumping stuff it's killing the taxpayer. It's killing just neighborhoods in itself. Plenty of, I hate to say bad neighborhoods, but there are neighborhoods that are just say a little less funded that look like shit because people just throw shit out to the curbs. I think we spoke about in last season how one day I was doing baskets, and there was a fucking refrigerator
Or
that they
transmission.
were filling with trash for the corner.
Yeah.
It was now the corner basket.
Yeah.
That
it
trash
happens.
bag, we didn't put that out.
No,
The
no,
city
no.
did not put the refrigerator there for a receptacle for
But I
trash.
have a funny feeling the person that did that somewhere down the line has Owen lineage.
ADHD.
No, Owen lineage. Somebody in your family, in your tree line.
It
would do
probably
something
has
like
an
that.
S on the end of it because that was the neighborhood we were at. So it's not Owen. It may be Owens.
But even with the contamination of like you're saying, they just want you to put it in that pail. And they'll worry about it when it gets to.
Yeah, and honestly, it's a smarter end to it.
But when it
Just
comes
get it
to
off, get it out of the garbage.
not to not to veer off because I love to veer off. I'm Curdy Veer Off.
Yeah,
But
that's your new name.
But with incinerators, 10% of if there's metal in that incinerator, 10% of that they will make money off. It doesn't burn.
well, they're magnets. You didn't know that?
What?
They have magnets in
Yeah.
the incinerators.
So 10% of the metal that you're throwing away in
Yeah.
the garbage is still they're making money off it because that's getting separated at the
Yeah,
end.
but honestly, all that is just a whole nother story for another day.
Now you know.
Breaking news. Waste and recycling donors spent millions across federal, state, and local politician races. Major industry companies have plenty of interest in political policies. Senate lobbyists disclose forms show on recycling, PFAS, plastic styrofoams, fleet standards, and natural gas policies. These relationships with lawmakers, including local races, may affect certain facilities and regional operations. Did you know about this, Kurt?
Well, I've partaken in giving a few donations to sway my way with my paper getting thrown in the garbage.
Well, exactly. And it's more so of one hand washes the
Yeah,
other.
politically.
You know, we did see I did look up in the landfill. When the landfill was open in 1940s, the mayor of Staten Island or the councilman of Staten Island, whatever, now I forgot the name. But anyway, it was a hand wash the other where if you let us dump on this landfill and start a landfill here, we'll give you the West Shore Expressway. And it's a sin.
Wow.
And now these people deal with it every day. Wow. But that's breaking news, people.
Breaking news.
Take care. But then we had, I think, 2 in Staten Island. There might have been more. You have the issue with Superfund sites, which is private dumping sites.
Yes.
Well, I'm not going to mention names. I'm not mentioning names.
Don't mention names.
Superfund.
So you
D,
like, because if you
fund
like
dump.
your kneecaps, you're not going to mention names.
Exactly. I like my kneecaps the way they are, and that's it. But
Mine are titanium.
and I'm not saying they were always doing the bad end of it, but like you say, we don't know how to get rid of because of education. You're not education. How do you get rid of tires?
Yeah.
How do you get rid of electronics?
Oil.
How do you get rid of oil from your car?
Batteries.
Batteries from your car. And the way the city would do it is, okay, I just know Staten Island. I don't know how other boroughs are. But it would say, okay, we're having a tire collection at the landfill Tuesdays from 2 to 6. Well, yeah, you're not going to get all the tires that people change. Yeah. So where are they going to wind up? On the side of a fucking road.
I know.
Or at one of these private dump sites that a carting company may own.
Yeah, just throw it in the back.
They're gonna, and then the EPA now, once again, we're spending money. You know, the funds that have to go into that from the city to have people go out and look through these places to search for illegal stuff that's in the trash.
Well, I know with petroleum products, batteries, just so you all know, you could get rid of them at any local auto repair shop has to take them.
Yes.
They have to take your battery, your car batteries. They have to take your used oil. All that stuff you could dispose of in that sense. I don't know if the city still does the tires, but they used to one day a month or whatever.
Well, no, they used to.
They had
you used
the
to bring
container.
them to
I remember
the garage.
Yeah.
You could bring them to a sanitation
Yeah.
garage, and then we used to have a container there
for tires.
that you used
And
to
then
throw tires.
I don't
in.
know what they did with them.
Yeah,
A lot of times
to
they
have it.
use them
They got rid of it.
for asphalt.
Well, they use it for stupidity.
Yeah.
Everybody throws trash in it, and then it becomes condemned, and then contaminated. I mean, and then next thing you know, it's just stupid. But yeah, Jersey is one of the highest ones. with
For what?
115 Superfund sites,
Yeah, well,
private dumping spots.
you make fun of Staten Island all the time. Maybe you start make fun of the place.
Hey,
you
listen,
live
I
at.
can't fault the guys for making some money, a few shekels on the side.
It's all the grease balls that left Staten Island came here.
Well, Staten Island's, I'm not going after what side of Staten Island, but when people smell a certain way,
What
I know
way? What way?
where
The only
they
thing
live.
you're smelling in Staten Island now is
You
Chinese
smell
food.
self.
It's Chinese food because all the guineas are here.
Yeah, that's true. I
So
guess.
maybe you should take a look
do you mean
around
all the
your,
Guin-
your belongings.
What do you mean they're here?
They're here. Oh, there's. I guarantee in this neighborhood there's 15 grease balls.
From Staten Island, you think?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I think a lot of people are here, but they're just not. They're not
yeah.
that Italian,
Oh, they're Italian.
heritage.
They're Italian and hiding maybe.
They might
they-
be, and they probably own
They came
super
up-
fun sites.
Oh yeah.
But New York and PA aren't far behind. They're right around our 115. But those are other issues that are parts of the world's biggest problems with the trash. Because it's not just going into landfills that cities and townships and all that own. It's just more so all of it put together, and unfortunately, they don't want to. If they don't do the education and teach the people, and it's not just New York, it's all over the country.
Yeah.
They should truly be teaching. If I could have Jazz check this for me, because from what I understand with plastics and the reusable recycling stuff,
Okay.
from what I understand, I don't think I just check to see if you can keep reusing recycled material. So if you recycle, say, plastics, cans could be used. We know that. That's done. Metal is metal.
Yeah.
Aluminum,
glass
aluminum.
they use for glass fault. I know that for a fact.
But my thing is, like, if you recycle plastic bottles,
Okay.
and make a plastic, another plastic bottle, just
Okay.
say, how many times can you repeatedly keep recycling the same bottle?
Well, it
Or
depends.
does it fall apart?
Well, what happens is the molecules they expand and it becomes a big thing where the molecules.
Each cycle.
So it does degrade with each cycle.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. So
Use them in a number of times. Unlike cans.
You could probably make some
So the
jewelry
number-
for Jazz if you like.
yeah, I'll give it.
Plastic
They
bracelets.
don't make them anymore. Now they're making them out of cardboard, these goddamn things, for the 6-packs. No, but check to see the different what is the
Aluminum glass can be recycled.
what is
Yeah.
the numbers
Glass,
on
I
the
know they use
plastic?
a lot.
The numbers that they give. Are they grades? Like what on plastic products?
Like diamonds?
There's numbers. No, not fucking diamonds.
Well, diamonds get graded.
Jesus Christ.
I hope Wendy's.
Diamonds are forever.
Four C's.
I guess look up numbered recycle, like what the numbers mean on recycling on plastic products. Let's do that. What numbers mean on the plastic products, and then we're gonna get out of here for the day. But I just want to check this out because I think it's number 2s are only recyclable, 1s aren't. It's whatever it is.
Indicates the type of plastic resin.
So it depends. It tells you what's in it, like how it was made.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Ones are widely recycled. Twos are widely recycled.
Why does it say hope next to 2? They hope people recycle the 2s?
No, you have to put your glasses on. It's high density polyethylene.
Oh, that's a D. Sorry. It looks like hope from back here. Like, we hope these motherfuckers
See,
do
now
number 2.
PVC, it definitely is not easy to recycle. We don't even recycle PVC.
No, it's garbage.
In New York
That's
City,
all
it's
your
garbage.
plastic furniture
Yeah.
and your piping and all that. No, we throw that in the
that's
garbage.
crazy.
But then that's something we're taught on the job.
Yeah.
Nope, that's garbage.
But
All right.
it's weird. The numbering is weird because it goes 1, 2 is good, 3 and 4 isn't good, and then 5 is good, and 6 is not good.
Yeah,
See?
so why don't they put them all together?
Yeah.
Like 1 and 2.
Yeah.
2s are no good.
Yeah.
1s are.
Yeah.
Or if it has a number, it's recyclable. If it doesn't, it doesn't.
Yeah, and that's the problem. They should just keep it simple. And like
Yeah.
I said out here, throw everything in one fucking truck. Let the next guy deal with it.
Yeah.
So hopefully New York can grow up and start, because I think they do it in every
Other
state
countries
does that.
do it.
They just, states, they just throw it
Oh,
all
yeah.
the same.
Well, that's-
New
yeah.
York City's the only assholes who make you literally put it in different
think-
pails, the blue pail, the
I
green
think
pail.
they exhaust more money in New York on that part of it than it would have cost just to separate.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
the amount of trucks, the fuel that goes into the trucks, the pails, the manpower, when you could cut all that down
All right, yeah.
with just putting in one truck and having it separated.
No, it makes sense. But all right, I hope everybody was entertained today and maybe learned something.
I know I was entertained. Thank God for the addition because it was getting boring here without Jazz.
Yeah.
She brings something to the table.
Yeah.
And I
Thank
feel like
Jazz for
I feel
sitting
like
in today. And we'll
she-
see if it will work out. I
she
mean,
could gang up
people
on you
are expensive
because
nowadays.
I can't.
Now she needs a raise already. She's been here for 25 minutes.
She did a great
She
job.
needs a fucking raise already.
She did a great job.
No, but this is, like I said, and we've been saying it for the last
Very
few
easy on
episodes
the
last
eyes
year.
too. I'm just saying.
You know, what a dick. So, but no, this is what we wanted to do. We wanted to take it to the next level. We wanted to, you know, get it to where we have a setup to where we can educate people on certain things. Yeah. And last year with the, 20 or so episodes we did, it was just more finding ourselves, what we wanted to do, where we wanted to be.
How we flowed.
Yeah, and more so of, getting the equipment right and figuring all that out.
Yeah, and to everybody that watches or listens to this podcast, me and Wayne and myself would love for you guys to hit us up. If you want to be on the show, if you're retired, you're in another state.
Yeah, definitely looking for guys from other states.
Other states always.
Yeah.
I would love to have a couple.
Like and share
We
everything.
both talked to an ex-chief. He said he's going to do it. He had a little surgery done, but he said he would come on and do it. You want to look at it from their perspective too.
Yeah, so reach out, Instagram, Trash and Talk Pod. Our email is trashandtalkpod@gmail.com. And check us out on YouTube, which probably you found us on, Apple, Spotify.
Yeah.
And reach out, ask questions. We have Jazzy to make sure we answer all the questions. Get after us on email. And if you want to come out and chat, whether you're a sanitation worker or just anyone that loves recycling, let us know. Reach out.
Yeah.
All right, peace out, y'all. Happy New Year, like we said. And remember, be nice to people. You never know what somebody's going through.
Thank you, guys.
Peace out.
What's up? Yeah. Get a load of this.